Hi guys! Welcome back to my channel! Yay! Hi guys, my name is Erwin Taoy from BS Ed Math 2A of Kapangagan. Kapawang Kekas. Basta Kekas, taga Kekas ko. So, bitaw from Kapawang College of Agriculture, Sciences and Technology. So ngayon, gagawa ako ng video tutorial kung paano gamitin ang mga iba't ibang rules sa derivatives, kagaya na lamang ng power rule, quotient rule, product rule, constant rule, and the chain rule. So, I hope na makatulong ito sa iba. Kung hindi man, sorry po. Sorry po. Yan lang po. Hope you enjoy my tutorial video. Ang una nating rule ay ang constant rule. So, ang constant rule, so mayroon tayong formula dito, which is this one. So, ito ang gagamitin natin. D with respect to x, A is equals to 0. Where A is a constant number. So, kahit anong number na ilagay mo dyan, 1 million, 1 billion, or 1/2, or any numbers, it will result to 0. So, 0 pa rin yung value niya. So, for example, we have find D with respect to x, 2x squared plus 3x plus 10. So, isa-separate natin sila. So, magiging D with respect to x, 2x squared plus D with respect to x, 3x plus D with respect to x is 10. So, based sa ating definition kanina, na kahit anong number na ilagay mo dyan, so magiging 0 pa rin lahat. So, ang gaya dito, D with respect to x is 10 is equals to 0. So, any number na ilagay mo, as what we have said a while ago, magiging 0 naman yung result niya. That's the constant rule. Next rule is the power rule. So, ang power rule in the form of f of x is equal to x raised to n such that n is not equal to 0. So, ang derivative niya, f prime of x is equal to n x raised to n minus 1. So, ang gagawin lang ang ginawa dito is yung n, nilagay sa kabila, nilagay dito sa base, and then, kinapin lang yung variable, tapos raised to n siya, and then minus 1. So, yan yung formula to find the f prime or derivative ng isang power rule. For example, derivative with respect to x, 2x squared plus 3x plus 10. So, dito, gagamitin natin ang power rule kagaya ng ginawa natin kanina sa ating unang example sa constant rule. So, ito, separate natin sila using the derivative. So, magiging d with respect to x, 2x squared plus derivative with respect to x, 3x plus derivative with respect to x, 10. So, as we all know, sa ating constant rule is itong result dito ay magiging 0. So, we have the 0, 1. So, gamit ang formula natin sa power rule, ang mangyayari dito is ang 2, as we can see here, is magiging base siya. So, 2, so ito siya, magpunta dito, then copy lang ito, itong 2, and then x, copy lang natin ang variable, so copy natin ang 2, exponent, minus 1. Diba dito, may minus 1, so copy na natin yung formula dito. Plus, ito naman, di ba may lahat ng variable is may 1. Pag may 1 dito, so 3 times 1, so magiging 3 lang siya. So x raised to 1, as we all know that the variable is always have the exponent of 1. So 1 minus 1 plus 0. We'll do the math. So 2 times 2 is equals to 4. Copy the variable. Then 2 minus 1 is equals to 1. So, no need na to put the 1 here, the exponent, kasi yung lahat ng variable is my exponent na 1. So, dito naman, so 3, copy ang 3, so ang x, so 1 minus 1, 0. So, x raised to 0 is equal to 1. So any number or any variable with raised to 0 is equal to 1. So 3 times 1 is equals to 3. So ang 0, wala na yan kasi 0 naman yan. So ang ating derivative with respect to x, 2x squared plus 3x plus 10 is equal to 4x plus 3. Our next rule is the product rule. So ang product rule in the form of with respect to x, f of x times g of x is equal to f prime of x times g of x plus f of x times g prime of x. So ito yung kanyang formula to get the product rule of the particular derivative. So for example, we have f of x is equal to cos x squared. Find the f prime of x. Note that derivative with respect to x, cos x is equal to negative sine x, meaning ang derivative ng cos x to find the prime of it is equal to negative sine of x. So yan yung kanyang value. And now let's proceed sa ating katanungan na let's find daw sa f prime of x. So we have derivative with respect to x, cos x, x negative squared. So ang gagawin natin dito is i-determine muna natin kung saan yung f of x or g of x. So the first one, ito yung magiging f of x natin, and the second one will be our g of x. So after that, so ayan na. So mean to say, this is our product rule at gagamitin natin siya ang formula na ito to get its derivative sa product rule. So and now, so ang ginagawa ko para hindi ako maguluhan is isa-isa ko muna kunin ang kanilang particular value para ma-substitute ko siya dito sa ating formula sa product rule. So una, kinuha ko yung f of x natin, which is cos of x, and then ang f prime naman niya, as we all know, na naka-note dito is negative sin x. So negative sin x yung kanyang derivative. So the second one, we have ang gx natin, as we all know, this is x raised to negative 2. At ang atin namang g prime niya is discuss ko na kanina kung paano kunin siya using the power rule. So, mangyayari dito is x raised to negative 2 is equal to magiging base ito. So, negative 2. Copy lang yung variable. So, copy din yung exponent natin ng negative 2. So, minus 1 sa ating formula. So, mangyayari dito magiging negative 2x. So, any variable na ipa-plus, magiging plus silang dalawa pero same sign. So, negative 3 yung kanyang magiging result. So, this is now our g prime of x is equal to negative 2x raised to negative 3. So, ngayon, isa-substitute na natin lahat ng nakuha nating value sa ating formula na f prime of x times gx plus f of x times g prime of x. So ang magiging resulta niya is ang f prime of x natin is ano dito? Ito. So negative sin x times ang ating g of x, which is the x raised to the power of negative 2, plus yung f of x natin ito. So cos x times, so ang ating g prime of x is negative 2x raised to negative 3. So, after that, so, we will do the math. So, ito times natin sila, ito ang maging resulta. So, iuna natin yung mga variables or any numbers sa unahan. So, ang magiging result is, so ito, negative man itong sin x, so magiging negative x raised to negative 2 sin x minus, so ito siya magiging unahan, so negative 2x raised to negative 3 cos x. So ito na ang ating magiging sagot sa katanungan kung ano ang f prime of x. Next na rule ay ang quotient rule. So in the form of f of x is equal to f of x divided by g of x, or the formula would be f prime of x times g of x minus f of x times g prime of x over g of x raised to the power of 2. So yan yung magiging formula natin to find the quotient rule of a certain derivative. So we have the example, f of x is equal to 3x squared divided by 11y cubed. Find f prime of x. So first, yung ginawa ko is kinakategorize ko muna yung mga value nila para masubstitute ko siya ng maayos dun sa ating given formula na ito. So, ang ating f of x dito is our f and this is our g of x. F of x dito is 3x squared. Tapos ang f prime naman niya is gamitin natin yung power rule. So magiging 2 yung base natin nang lagay dito. So 2 times 3 is equals to 6. So copy yung variable. 2 minus 1 is equals to 1. So okay na walang 1 dito na exponent. So dito naman sa g of x is equal to our g is equals to 11y cubed. So yung g prime naman niya is using the power rule. So 3 times 11 is equals to 33. So copy yung variable. So 3 minus 1 is equal to 2. So ito na yung ating g prime x. So now, nakuha na natin yung mga value nila. So let's substitute sa ating given na formula. So we have the formula. This is our formula. So f prime of x times g of x minus f of x times g prime of x over g of x raised to the power of 2. So ayan na, isa-substitute na natin ang ating mga given values sa formula. So we have the f prime, which is this one, 6x times g of x is 11y cubed, copy, minus, so ang ating f of x dito is 3x squared, this one, times, sorry for that. So times, tawa ko na, times 33y cubed divided by, so ating g of x 11y3 raised to 3 pala, so raised to 2. So nakuha na natin sila. Yung gagawin natin is i-lulugis term natin sila. So 6 times 11 is equal to 66. Copy the variable, the x and the y raised to 3, minus 3 times 33 is equals to 99. So copy the variable, the x squared and the y squared over, so 11 times 11 is equals to 121. So 3 times 2 is equals to 6. So copy the variable and put the 6 on the top of it. So this is now our result for the f prime of x using the quotient rule. And ang ating pinakahuling rule ay ang chain rule. The form of derivative with respect to x, f of g of x is equal to f prime of g of x times g prime x. So meaning, ang chain rule pala ay kakip na dito ang composite functions. For example, h of x is equal to 5 minus 6x quantity raised to 5. So first, i-determine muna natin at saan yung outer at saka saan yung inner. So dito, ito yung outer, itong may quantity raised to 5, and then yung inner natin, obviously, yung nasa loob ng ating parenthesis, which is the 5 minus 6x. So, i-categorize muna natin siya. Ang inner natin ay ang magiging g of x, at ang outer natin ay magiging f of x, para ma-form siya na ganito sa formula natin. So, ang mangyayari dito, so i-categorize muna natin sila, kukunin natin ang kanilang mga value. So, ang f of x natin is equals to x raised to 5, which is our outer. And then, kunin natin ang kanyang f prime. So, ang f prime niya is, of course, using the power rule. So, ito, ang base natin 5. So, 5 minus 1, 4. So, ito na ang ating magiging f prime. So, sa g of x naman, of course, our inner, so we have the 5 minus 6x. So, kukunin natin ang kanyang g prime, which is, ang matira is negative 6. So, kasi ito magiging 0, ito magiging 1, so, the result would be negative 6. So, dahil nakuha na natin ang kanilang mga value, so, isa-substitute na natin sila sa kanilang formula. So, ang mangyari, so using the formula, f prime g of x times g prime of x. So, ang ating f prime of x dito is ito. So, ito yung magiging value niya. We have the 5, and then yung x raised to 4. So, ang x natin dito ay magiging g of x, which is 5 minus 6x raised to 4. So, copy lang yung 4 dito. Times negative 6, which is our value for g prime. And then, so, negative 6 times 5 is equals to negative 30 times, copy lang ito. So, ito na ang maging sagot natin kung ano ang value ng h prime natin using the chain rule. So, in general, ito ang gagamitin mo na formula sa bawat rules. So, the constant rule, derivative with respect to x, where a sa constant is equal to 0. So, any number na walang variable is equal to 0. And then, sa quotient rule naman, ito yung magiging formula na gagamitin mo using the quotient rule. We have the f of x divided by g of x is equals to f prime of x times g of x minus f of x, g prime of x divided by quantity g of x raised to 2. And then, sa power rule naman, ito ang gagamitin mo. Sa power rule, f of x is equals to x raised to n, where n is not equal to 0, and then ang f prime niya is equals to, or ang derivative niya is equal to n times raised to n minus 1. So, yan ang gagamitin mo sa power rule. And then, sa product rule naman, ang gagamitin mo is d over dx, or derivative with respect to x, f of x times g of x is equal to f prime of x times g of x plus f of x times g prime of x. So, ito yung gagamitin mo sa product rule. And then, sa the last rule naman, the chain rule, ito yung gagamitin mo sa ating composite function sa chain rule. So, we have the f of g of x is equals to f prime of g of x times g prime of x. So, ito yung mga formula na gagamitin mo sa bawat rule na hinihingi ng isang given problem. For example, nagbigay ang iyong instructor o guro ng isang derivative problem. So, naguguluhan ka kung anong rule ito or anong formula ang gagamitin mo. So you just have to understand the problem. For example, ang problem niya is, kung manonotice mo na kung ang isang problem is kanang na form na ganito, so for example, x, y. So meaning, product rule ang gagamitin mo. Kasi nga, this is the F and this is the G. So, product rule. If ito namang chain rule ang gagamitin mo, so for example, in x plus 1. So ito, yan. Baka magtataka ka kung bakit parang magkapareha yung product rule at chain rule. Pero, kung i-observe mo siya ng maigi, is ito, isang term lang ito. So, ang laman daw ng natural log is x plus 1. While ito is x times y. So, meaning, absolutely, isa itong product rule. At ito naman, isa naman yung chain rule. And the quotient rule naman, madali mo din siyang manotice kasi nga, di ba, divisible in rational numbers or rational functions. So, automatically, quotient rule ang gagamitin mo. Kapag constant rule naman, any number without any variables, so, magiging 0. Except na lamang sa e raised to x. Still, e raised to x ang kanyang value. Special lang siya, same value lang din naman kung kunin mo ang kanyang constant rule o kanyang derivatives. Sa power rule naman, gawin mo lang, manotice mo kaagad na power rule ang gagamitin mo kasi nga may plus siya or isang term lang siya or dalawang term pero ang gagamitin mo is ang power rule. Hi guys! I hope you enjoyed my video. Kung wala man, sorry po kung hindi po ako masyadong magaling sa pag-explain, pero I tried my best na maintindihan nyo. At kung wala kayong maintindihan, sorry naman po kasi po hindi po kasi ako marunong masyadong pagsalita sa camera kasi nga shy type kasi ako. So, oh my god. So, that's it guys. If you enjoyed my video, just click the thumbs up, and if hindi mo nagustuhan, then down, and then don't forget to subscribe my YouTube channel. Thank you so much guys. Mwah! 안녕 여러분, 안녕하세요. 안녕.